You know that feeling when you're scrolling through your feed and it's like it's reading your mind? It knows exactly what will make you stop and watch. Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the powerful, kind of invisible forces that are curating our digital lives.
So let's just get right to it. Who is deciding what you see online? I mean, who's in the driver's seat for all the news, the videos, the posts that pop up on your screen? Is it you? Some team of editors somewhere? Or is it something else entirely?
Well, the answer isn't a person. It's something way more complex. It's this unseen curator. Yeah, we're talking about algorithms. And honestly, they're some of the most powerful and maybe the most misunderstood forces shaping our entire world right now. Okay, so how do these things even think? Let's break it down. Probably the best way to picture it is like a personal DJ. A DJ whose only job is to learn your taste so it can play the absolute perfect set list just for you.
All right, so one of the main tricks in the DJ's bag is something called collaborative filtering. It's basically that whole people who liked this also liked that thing you see everywhere. What's wild is the system doesn't even need to know what the content is. It just has to find your digital twins, and then it shows you what they liked.
Now, the other big approach is content-based recommendation, and this one's totally different. It completely ignores other people and focuses just on you. It looks at the ingredients of what you like, the topics, the keywords, the specific creators you follow, and then it just cooks up more content with a similar recipe. So all this creates this really powerful feedback loop. See, every single thing you do online, every like, every share, heck, even just pausing on a video for a second longer, that's a signal. The algorithm grabs that signal, it analyzes it, it refines its little digital model of you, and boom, your feed gets more and more personalized with every single tap and scroll. And look, we gotta be clear here. This isn't some niche sci-fi tech. This is literally the engine running the internet as we know it. We're talking YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. It's powering pretty much every major platform where you get your news and your entertainment. So this incredible level of personalization, it leads us to a really, really big question, a huge one for our time, actually. If our feeds are so perfectly tailored to us, what's the risk? Are we just ending up in a place where we only hear our own beliefs echoed back to us over and over and over again? Okay, now's a good time to clear something up, because there are two terms that get thrown around and mixed up all the time. First, you've got the filter bubble. Think of this as your personal universe created by the algorithm. It's actively filtering stuff out for you. Then you have the echo chamber. That's more social. It's a space where a whole community of people reinforce each other's views. It's like a hall of mirrors where the same ideas just bounce around. So one is built by code, the other is built by the crowd. But here's where the story gets a little more complicated. While this is a massive concern, and rightly so, a lot of academic research is now suggesting that the straight line from algorithm to political polarization, it might not be so straight. The popular story, that algorithms are the single bad guy dividing us, that might be oversimplifying a much, much messier reality. Okay, so if the main goal isn't just to divide us, then what is it? What's the number one motivation here? To figure that out, you gotta follow the money. We need to look at the business model that drives this whole machine, what's known as the engagement economy. At the end of the day, the number one goal for these algorithms is brutally simple. Keep you on the platform for as long as humanly possible. That's it. It's called engagement optimization. The algorithm will show you whatever it thinks will work, anything that keeps you clicking, watching, and reacting. Its whole job is to just hold your attention. So what kind of stuff is really good at grabbing and holding our attention? Well, think about it. It's usually the most sensational stuff, right? The most emotionally charged, the most divisive content. Our brains are just hardwired to snap to attention for things that are shocking or threatening. The algorithm doesn't have an opinion, it just learns. And what it learns is that outrage and disbelief are super powerful tools for keeping our eyes glued to the screen. And all of this leads to one of the most important rules of the internet. You've probably heard it before, but it's worth repeating. If the service is free, you are not the customer. Your attention, that's the product, and it's being sold. Yeah, I know. Hearing all this can feel a little bleak, a little disheartening. But it doesn't have to be. So the real question is, how do we go from just being passive scrollers to being active builders of our own digital worlds? All right, here's your toolkit for taking back some control. Step 1. Just start recognizing when you're being shown content that's designed to make you angry or afraid. Step 2. Actively fight back. Go out of your way to follow people you might not agree with. Make intentional choices. And this is a big one. Use the tools the platforms give you. That not interested button, the show me less option, that is you giving your personal DJ direct feedback. Use it.
Look, the most important thing to remember here is that just understanding how this system works gives you power. It gives you agency. You have the ability to protect yourself from the worst of it, and you also have the knowledge to push for better, more transparent systems that actually serve people, not just cold, hard engagement numbers.
At the end of the day, your feed isn't just something that happens to you anymore. It's a space that you actively help create, whether you realize it or not. So the final question really isn't, what's the algorithm going to show me next? The real question is, what kind of digital world are you going to build?